What will people do for attention? Attention. What will people do? I'll tell ya. What will people do? What will they do next for attention? Attention. So, last night, or was it last night, at a Made in America concert? Nicki Minaj had a performance she did with what's his name, 6ix9ine or something like that. The rapper 6ix9ine. So during this performance, or before it, or during one of her stage scenes, she has a wardrobe malfunction that she seems to be aware of. She moves her hair, and all of a sudden, there's some boobs. I believe this is another Minaj travesty, another Nicki Minaj sticky Nicki trap because no one was talking about her. Mm, mm. And because that was happening, this guy, I don't know what he talking about. We talking about Nicki Minaj. He talking about some. He took my advice. What in the world are you talking about? Mm-mm-mm. All I know is she seemed to be aware of it right away and covered it up with her hand and did her little act. I think it was deliberate. I think it was deliberate. And I think it was deliberate. Listen, we've all seen Nicki Minaj perform. We've all seen these little things go down. My thing is, you can't control your boobs. Tie them down, glue them with some pasties. Ask Lil Kim, ask everybody else who done it with their boobs out, how they do it. Who? You said they look nice. Well, that's wonderful. That's what she wants you talking about, her, and wants you focused on that album of hers. Dude, you come back with something like a year later. He's like, why you ain't talking about the conflict job at the Joe up? Remember you was asking us if you should take it? Hey, dog, I was a joke a year ago. I never wanted that job. I'm sorry, dancing clown. You missed the reply. You just did. Sorry about that. That's right. No. My whole thing is this. Nicki Minaj is the type of person that will do anything for attention. And this went right what I told you. I said, watch what happens when this thing isn't going to go as far as people think. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next when this thing blows up in her face? Like when the album starts to crash, what would she do? Now, like sex tape. I'm thinking sex tape, but here we go. Boobs out on stage. I guess sex tape is the last resort. She's starting to look more and more like a little Kim. When did she stop? She was that from day one. She got on this mic. That's what I'm saying. Didn't people see these boobs already? They still the same boobs. They just older now. I mean, people didn't they see everything from already? You seen the butt now. You saw it when it was one cheek was deflated or something like. I was on stage. Looked like looked like her booty bust while she was on stage or something. I don't know. They might have to check her birth certificate. I don't think she a Sagittarius like not like me. Never like me. Mm-mm. I must be a new fan talking like that. That's funny. Oh yeah, you know it's gonna be a trampy sex tape by Nicki coming out. I don't know who leaked that. They trying to ruin me. It'd be like at the bottom, signed by Nicki Minaj. I feel you, Mr. B. It's time. We don't answer trolls. We know trolls. Y'all just that's what y'all do. We've already answered it. It's not our fault. You missed it. It's not our fault. You asleep at the wheel. You missed it. Sorry about that. So the reason why we ignore you is because we answered that. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back to forth. I told y'all, only respond to those who are making donations and when they click the link in the description box. If you leave your messages over there, then you would understand. I don't follow his nation live chat thing. I don't do that. Exactly, Mr. Wyatt. That was no accident. We know what it truly was. That was exactly. That's one person looking to try to Eminem. Eminem messed up a lot of people with this album. He did. And that was everybody's marketing and budget. I mean, Nicki Minaj, her budget right now is at $3. So she needed this. She got no more budget money left. They was like, I want our big billboard over there. Why can't I, Nicki? We spent all this money. We bought all these sales and gave these, and we downloaded these songs for people with mental disabilities. They got accounts. They're like, they don't even know how to hit the button to subscribe to your album. And we bought it for them. We gave it, that's like 30, 60,000 right there. We did another one over here. We've been doing everything, every trick in the book to try to push this album. I thought this was the video. Man, I'm out. Sorry, dude. Go to Pornhub or something. What are you doing? He in here. I thought this was it. I got my Vaseline. I got my napkin thing here. I'm ready to go. Sorry to disappoint you, sir. Mm. Well, when you get clowns that pop up in the chat, you just do what you do to clowns. I'm Thanos, baby. I'm Thanos. I wave my hand and you turn to ash. Well, this is kids. Kids love to see stuff like battles and going back and forth, and people do these things just for attention. And they want some attention. I guess they figured I need some hits or they needed some attention and all this. I don't know. But I don't get into pig pen with people. Y'all know that. It's that pig pen mentality. We don't deal with that. Oh, Sean, I've already put my thoughts to this. You missed it. Sorry about that. Yeah. People are talking about that MGK. It's like, dude, the white rapper popped back. What did I always tell you? Tupac said the only person that would defeat him would be a greater fan of him. The person to beat Eminem would have to be a greater fan of Eminem. I talked about this years ago, and I told you that. That's who would be the person to defeat him. It would take a greater fan of him in order to beat him. Eminem did whiteball him. I mentioned that before. Yeah, it would take a greater fan of him. So those probably other black rappers didn't have the avenue, didn't have the history, didn't have anything to do. Machine Gun Kelly, he had all the reasons to give it to Eminem. It was personal. And he is a fan of Eminem. So for this to happen, to see your idol dump on you like that and try to ruin your career, yeah. He the one you should have left alone, Slim. Eminem holding back the white man. So now he came back and boom, got him. in the most vicious way. And now there's a music video, and he got the shovel like Eminem had the shovel. Now the gun is back. They gonna play dirty, boy. You got cases coming up in court. MGK, boy, you gonna see Paul Rosenberg as the judge. Jimmy Iovine as the lawyer. You gonna have all kind of stuff coming for you, buddy. You about to mess up Eminem's day. I'm just saying, look out. They play dirty, extremely dirty. Next thing you know, the FBI doing a raid. Machine Gun Kelly has been outed in a big ecstasy ring. There'd be feds coming in all over choppers. I'll be like, dealing with Eminem, man. He got them boys, but Kelly don't care. All the other rappers, they got managers like, no, just say thank you, Eminem, for dissing. Oh, well, you got to. He had every reason to poke at Eminem, and it would take a greater fan to dethrone him and defeat him. Now Eminem's in a catch-22. He gotta respond. He has to. He has no choice now. Because now the fans are all looking at him to destroy Machine Gun Kelly. And now they're looking at him like, what you gonna do? And he's like, yo, the kid got me, don't he? He got me, don't he? Damn. How are we gonna do this? Yo, call up 50, get me D12, get me Slaughterhouse. I need all of them on this track. I need all of them on this track. Do I watch battle rap? Not pertainingly anymore. It's gotten a little corny for me. But it's obvious that when I do watch battle rap, I see where people steal their bars from still. And I'm like, that's tacky. People still stealing their bars from battle raps. That's one of the reasons I stopped doing it. People were stealing my bars and redoing it, making it sound corny. I've heard my bars used and thrown around, and people have stolen and ran with it. I mean, the one verse I had that was so old, I'm hearing them bars today. What I said, I'm not a Blue Devil cheerleader, but I know how to keep my dukes up. Dog, I said that, and like when Jeff Capel and Jeff Capel and those guys was playing, Grant Hill back when Duke was Duke. Come on, man. Not a Blue Devil cheerleader, but I know how to keep my Dukes up. And I'm like, I've heard people use these in battle raps today. I'm like, somebody even got one of my old tapes somewhere, one of my old cassette tapes, and heard these lines, and they gone. But sometimes people come up with the same type of lines. Is that today? The Bobby Brown story or the Bobby Brown coke and beat down story? Is that today? Bobby finna go off. Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay. He gonna be. It's my prerogative. Get me some food. That's all it's gonna be tomorrow. Bobby Brown gonna be sleeping with people. Under no circumstance, equal value for value. Do you take anybody over the 4,000? That's the most valuable. Yeah, right? I mean, like, now you got to see him for the next the Jets over for at least the next 10 to 12 years. Yeah. And you can't do that. Now you can take Saquon if you got someone in place to take over Eli. Eli not playing 5 more years. No, I can tell you must have been on the live. You saw Eminem ended the last live chat. Y'all saw that live. Eminem people came and put an end to the live chat. Did you see that? They get Saquon, but defense. You thought I just stopped? The whole thing went blank. Man, I got something in here that'll stop a rhino. Unfortunately, you will never see it. And if you've seen it, it'd be the last thing you ever see. The stadium roof in New York City because he is a Jet to the Giants. And now the scrutiny on him will just ratchet way up because, oh, wait a second. So now the Giants' eyes will be on Sam Darnold as well as the Jets Nation's eyes, right? Yeah, they put all their eggs in Eli's basket. I'm going to hope you don't trip on your way to the market. Okay, but then hope Sam Darnold doesn't become the roast of New York instead of the toast of New York. Right, as it's possible, as thrown into that, right? Because the Jets aren't very good. And the thing is, if you remember with Eli, Kurt Warner started the season. Like the first 8 games, it was Kurt Warner. I know, it was crazy, wasn't it? Taking that pounding. Oh, you know, I watch Undisputed religiously. I didn't know Nicki Minaj album is literally turned into doo doo because it's sitting there and stinking, just like doo doo. It just sat there and stank. So it's what happens. What you concerned about? You can't listen to a female rapper. That's retarded. Okay, Sean, you're being a troll. Now, like we said, Nicki Minaj, her rollout for this was all jacked up. The marketing was wrong, and she decided to come out and make noise and try to promote a radio show by saying all this outlandish stuff. That died down, just like everything else. When things die down, all of a sudden you hear idiots come out of the woodwork to try to drum her back up, to try to get some type of thing going and cooking. Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady has made his one bad throw out of 8 Super Bowl appearances. Little high and outside the West Welker, he still should have caught it. He's a wide out. You do realize that Tom Brady intentional ground, they got him crazy, right? So, you know it. Yeah, that was the first ball. You say you remember everything.
Eminem was dying a battle rap. Why is that?
Last time he won the Super Bowl was how long ago? The last time Eli played really, really well for a season was how long ago? Hey, what did the Giants have to
Outside of Lauren, like Lauren Hill, MC Light is up there. Missy Elliott is up there as far as making hit records. So, period. Those are the two. You got the Brat. You had a lot of MCs that was female that made their mark that could really spit bars. Rod Digger, are you kidding me? Well, the whole thing is this. When Nicki messed up her launch, and then she started all this controversy because, again, she was the number 2 album, and all of this controversy was built around the fact that they didn't have a single that could last. Now, let's look at what I was saying and what everybody else was saying about the album. They said, Carcino, you hating on this album. I did my review. I told you the album was subpar. There was no songs that really stood out. There was only a couple. And in time, the general public is going to show you that they don't care about this album. There's nothing that's going to stick. And sure enough, I told him Nick Tuck was the best song on the album. Nip Tuck is the best song on the album, and it's not going to get promoted because they wasted their time marketing the wrong songs. They had no idea what song would take off and what they came out with Ganja Dreams, and they thought Ganja Dreams is going to be the song. They had no plans around Barbie Dreams. Now, Barbie Dreams come out, and everything is a little up and down. So now the Barbie Dreams video is out. No, wait a minute. Barbie Dreams video never came out. There we go. So it states it right there. No Bobby Dreams video. Well, Katy Perry is a weirdo anyway, so whatever she says, she said. But like I was telling you before, well, it is what it is, isn't it? How long Nikki stay insecure, but she keeps getting lighter, doesn't she? I mean, like she's just light bright. Fake contacts, everything. Fake nose. Like somebody said, ain't nothing real about her except for the only thing real about her is the doggone skeleton, and that might not be real. They might have put a whole new skeleton in there instead of bone. We now have this like expandable rod, and what happens? It doesn't let fat come in there. Oh, so it's gonna keep me like the same always. Like when I'm 80, I'm still gonna be like this. Yeah, so you can still be able to perform when you're 80. Oh, that's cool. Ah, I got ganja dreams. By then, she'll switch to another animal or something. Now she be Fifi. I am no longer Chun-Li because now I am Fifi. Everybody wants to see me because they see me with Takashi. And Takashi know I'm body, and then everybody know me because I'm Fifi. And that no baby, no, I am Fifi. Oh my gosh. She went from that to Barbie to she was Barbie, she was Chung Li, she was King Kong, now she's Fifi. Next thing you know, she gonna be back. She gonna end up being in the back of the bus somewhere. Everybody's so caught up on Jackson. I know one of her booty cheeks deflated on the last time. I'm like, that must have been a heck of a performance. She was up there, and it was like one cheek down. It's like one cheek down. We got a cheek down, sir. How do you donate? Click the link in the description box, man, and leave a donation. They tried to fix a flat, it didn't even work. They were like, and it just came out her butt. They're like, oh no, this is bad. We gotta send you in before it gets too late. Nicki blocked Cardi on Twitter. Why would that even be a case? They would have no need to really tweet or talk to each other. That's the way I look at it. And I'm done.